Yes, sir. Just steady your heart, man. Steady your heart. I got something to say today. Listen up, listen up. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. You heard?
Steady your heart.
Yeah.
Look deep into your souls.
This one is for all the good people, the empaths. You know what I'm saying?
For your mental is to be tested.
It's okay to be an empath and a good person, but don't be no sucker. You heard? Steady your heart. Bring the beat in. You know what I mean? Real mellow. Real mellow like. You know what I'm saying? Listen up. You know what I'm saying? Listen up. Welcome YouTube. Welcome Spotify. Welcome everybody listening on Apple. But listen up. If you're listening on a podcast platform, I need you to go subscribe to this channel on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, I need you to go and download these episodes and subscribe to everything on every single podcast listening platform. Because Sharif Daughtry is not here to play. He's here to stay. And all your support will always mean the world to me because you mean the world to me. That's the reason we had this podcast. And that's the reason we are here. Because we're good people. You know what I'm saying? So this video is made for the good person. The good person. I saw a post on YouTube earlier. No, it was on one of the social medias. But it was a guy that he had a girlfriend. He's obviously in love with her. You know, obviously in dire love. And she says that she wants to go to Vegas. So of course he steps up as a man. Get the ticket to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Get the ticket to Vegas. And he also buys her a bunch of gifts. He takes her to a nice dinner. They're on the way home from dinner. And she's like, I want to go see a friend of mine. And he's like, perfect. I could drop her off to her friend while she's there. I can go back to the hotel. I can go back to the telly and hook up all her gifts, the roses, the whole nine. The whole nine. So he goes back to the hotel. He does his due diligence. But then he starts to call her because his time is passing. He ready to scoop her and, get the night on the roll. You know how it go, fellas, ha. You know what I'm saying? Get the night on the roll. But she didn't pick up the phone. So he starts to kind of get worried. He starts panicking, frozen like a mannequin, So what does he do next? So next, he calls her friend. To see if she heard from her or anything. Her friends, like, check her close friends. Maybe that'll tell where she is. He goes on Instagram and checks her close friends. And she's out with a whole nother man. So my guy gets a plane ticket and heads back home. In my opinion, where did he go wrong? Where did he go wrong? First off, I feel like there was a moment where this dude knew that he shouldn't be doing all that he was doing, but he was probably blinded by love, blinded by lust as well, blinded by lust as well. And a lot of times, us as men, when we have a beautiful woman, and we have a woman, just being real, sometimes you have a woman that you think you don't deserve, that you wouldn't normally get. Some of us don't have that problem, but a lot of us do feel that way, A lot of us do feel that way, so you start to overextend yourself. You always buying love. Always trying to buy love, so he overextended himself. And women can feel that. And it kind of repels them, actually, because you're not operating within your masculine frame. You're not focusing on yourself and your purpose, which is going to be the things that provides for the woman. She's naturally attracted to that. When you focused on her, she's not really attracted to that. She wants to focus on you. You understand? But she can't focus on you while you focused on her, because nothing's going to happen in the world. Nothing's going to happen. Y'all going to end up bored. I know her got the song Focus on Me, but you got to balance it. So I don't think he did the wrong thing, though. Honestly, I don't think my man did the wrong thing. I just think he did the right thing at the wrong time. He did the right thing at the wrong time. And that's pretty much what this video is about. We can always fall into doing the right thing at the wrong time, because we like to validate our actions by saying, at least I did the right thing. At least I did what was right. At least I did. At least my subconscious and my conscious feels good. But if you don't feel good, and if you don't come out benefiting in any way, or you don't come out feeling satisfied, or if you come out feeling taken advantage of, you might have did the right thing at the wrong time. You know, did the right thing for the wrong person. You know, you have to keep these things in mind. Most of the time, if you have to second guess it, that's not the way you got to go. Because when you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If it's not a hell yes, then it's a hell no. One of my favorite podcasts by Rob Dial called The Mindset Mentor, he said that one day, and it changed my whole perspective. If it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. And that's real. Either it's a yes or no, there's no in between. Live free. You cannot keep everybody happy at one time. It's not happening. So the only thing that you can actually keep happy at all times is you. But you gotta believe that. You have to believe that in order to pull it off. And it's factual. It's factual. And one of the ways to keep yourself happy is by having boundaries, by knowing when to say no, knowing when to say yes, even to yourself, especially to yourself, you know, especially to yourself. So keep that in mind. It is possible to do the right thing at the wrong time. And doing so much of that, I have you out here lost. You'll end up feeling like the world's just moving around you and you're just existing in it. You're just serving, but you're not being served. And that's not what life's all about. Life's about balance, give and take. Equal give and take. You're supposed to be getting as much as you're giving as much as you're getting. If that's not balanced, then something's not right. Something's not right. And that goes for in a relationship, in a friendship, at your place of employment, and even with yourself and your habits. That goes with your diet. You have to keep these things in mind. You gotta love yourself. You know, don't be so hard on yourself. This thing is a journey. It's every day. Some days we have good days where we kill it, and some days we relapse on a lesson that we learned 10 years ago. It is what it is. You never know where things are gonna come from, but you gotta remember that you have to keep yourself happy. And one of the ways to do that is to avoid doing the right thing at the wrong times. You understand? Steady your heart. Sharif Daughtry. I'm out of here.